you're currently trying to decide which lifestyle to choose, which school of thought to choose or join, which philosophy to adopt, or which diet to adopt, then I have some advice for you to establish whether certain school of thought or lifestyle will work for you with high likelihood. So the first advice that I have is to research as much as possible. You need to be aware of a super big picture of everything that exists. You need to do marketing analysis because your free will is always limited by your ignorance. If for example, you heard about Ayurveda and you decided that, okay, I'll give it a try. Think what else exists. Forcefully get yourself exposed to other things that exist. For example, you're looking for some healing and life optimization method. Look for something else. Make it like it will be a chore because you feel like you want to do Ayurveda because something about it attracted you. But go out of your way and research as much as possible. How else, for example, you could achieve healing. Then, advice number 2 is that we, of course, oftentimes perform our research through the influencers, through personas that represent certain lifestyle. And this advice is very important. Do not become enslaved by your emotional sympathy towards a specific person, a specific influencer. They may be super pretty, super beautiful or handsome. They may sound very convincing. They may look like a perfect representation, some parental role for you. You will have some interesting psychological projections on them. Or they may have very beautiful, very expensively made YouTube channel with very beautiful editing. Anything. They can be inviting some high-profile celebrities or personas on their channel. It can be anything, but if you, again, narrow your pursuits to one person and you form effectively some parasocial relationship with that person, with that influencer, that doesn't know about your existence and is not responsible for your life choices, it may hinder your ability to critically evaluate the information that they present. And moreover, you being in this attached state to a certain influencer, certain representatives, you may feel like you going out of your way to search other information is a kind of a betrayal of that person, that persona that you follow so closely. So that's another trap to avoid. When you're searching, when you're doing your due diligence in researching what exists that could serve you to improve your life or provide you whatever values you're looking for. The third piece of advice that I have is watch the debates, the conversations that happen between people within the same school of thought. For example, you watch carnivore debate. You watch carnivore keto, something that's close to each other, or like vegan and vegan. You watch vegan MD's debate. You watch some conferences where people come and express their opinions, they express their knowledge. If it is some religious school or a spiritual school or near religious school of thought, then also see what problems they try to solve within their community. You need to have this perspective and this very zoomed in level, because that will reveal so many interesting things. And it will reveal so many controversies that exist within literally any particular, very restrictive, very perhaps dogmatic form of school of thought, philosophy, lifestyle, diet, whatever it is. This will be a very valuable source of information for you to see what people debate. And then also, with that, you should also shed all personal sympathies and listen to what is being said. And be very mindful about manipulations. It will be very good exercise for you to do that. If you don't watch TV casually, tune in to some news and see what emotional anchors they use, how they switch language, what phrases they're using to get yourself hooked, to get yourself emotionally invested in whatever story they're telling. Research those things. Then you can also make a transcript of what's being said and then critically analyze the information that both parties present. Because of course we're all like, okay, we can tune in. There's so many videos like carnivore debates a vegan, then whatever. Like then Christian debates an atheist or stuff like that. People from opposite camps, yes, those debates are very entertaining. Those debates, they also reveal a lot, but it's very big picture. To see in detail and to be able to derive the problems that exist within the school of thought that you are appealed to. You need to watch the debates within the school of thought to understand it better. And then I think after you do such research, another thing that you should do is perform your own critical evaluation of your interest, of your desire, what brought you to choosing a certain specific lifestyle. You need to evaluate it through the lens of, again, just ask very, very rational, very rigorous questions. Read some papers on certain specific things that you find out by researching all of this information, all this pop science revolving around all those phenomena that you are interested in. I think that with high likelihood, you will reject the idea of joining any of those dogmatic, any of those very rigid schools of thought. I think you will just ditch the idea because you will realize that no matter what school of thought it is, you will have your own personal issues, personal demands, and your personal balance that exists somewhere in the intercept of all of that, or outside of all of that noise that exists, all of those camps, cliques of people that promote certain strong ideas. And I think this will be a very good therapeutic sequence of actions that will make you find your own path in the quickest fashion.